Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing the Luxe Bidet Neo 180 for you today. This thing's simply amazing. This is in fact my second one. I just tried the other one the other day and I had to order another one for my other bathroom. If you haven't had a bidet ever, let me just say you're missing out. I mean, one of the things that sold me was the fact that someone mentioned you know, if you have mud on your driveway, you're going to use a dry newspaper and wipe it. You think that's effective? No way. You want to rinse it, and it's the same principle with toilet hygiene. So I got the Neo 180, and I also got this special T adapter that they sell separately. If you have kids like I do, you might hear in the background right now, but this thing is designed to control the water pressure with this valve here, and you could also lock it so kids aren't playing with the bidet. So once it's installed, you'll have water shooting all over the wall and stuff, so that wouldn't be too fun. This will be good if you have kids, and controlling the pressure, because sometimes that water pressure is pretty high. In fact, one of the reviewers said it's enough to take the barnacles off the bottom of a boat. And after my first time trying it, I went full blast, and I'd have to agree with him. So I'm going to install this for you today, and I'm going to show you just how quick it is to install. I'm not the best handyman in the world. I'm just the average Joe here. I'm going to install it for you. I don't know much about plumbing or anything. And it's just simple. It has instructions. I believe anyone could do it. So, you know, if you read instructions and you know how to unscrew things with your hand, you can install this bidet. Alright, so I'm going to show you what you need to install. This is what you get when you order. You get two of these things that come from the wall, and you get the bidet itself right here. And it comes with this original plastic T adapter, and I have this upstairs and it works fine. Like I said earlier though, it doesn't have the pressure control and all that. But you can still control the pressure on the bidet itself, and I'll show you that later. Right now I'm going to install this, so all you need is a wrench, screwdriver, and you need a bowl to catch the water. So right now I'm just going to shut off the valve here. So I'm going to shut it off, that way you won't get water everywhere. Alright, and you want to flush the toilet. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is just take the toilet lid off, so unscrew it. Okay, so now you just lift the toilet seat off, and you're going to replace it for now with the bidet. So we're going to line it up, and you can see these things here. You can actually rotate them so it lines up properly over the screws. You just want to make sure this thing is aligned straight, so everything's straight. Okay, that looks lined up, so I'm just going to press it in. And that side is lined up. So I'm going to grab the toilet seat and place it over. Then I'm going to put my screws back in. Alright, so I got everything securely attached. The bidet and the toilet seat are on. Everything's ready to go. Just want to make sure everything's lined up right. Normally I'd probably tighten this a little more, but it's lined up good. So now I have to install the hoses to the bidet. So I'm just going to unscrew this, make sure you have the bowl under so you can catch any water, you don't make a mess. So unscrew this part with your hand. You usually do it with your hand, unless it's super tight, but you just have to work at it. Okay. Alright, so only a little bit of water. Alright, so now I need to install the T adapter in place of the hose we just disconnected. If you didn't get this metal T adapter, you'll do the plastic one. And you just want to make sure this rubber piece is in there. And that's the part you're screwing in the same spot we just unscrewed the hose. So for mine, I'm going to use the metal T adapter here. And I'm just going to screw it in. You just want to get it nice and firm. Alright, so now we're going to take this hose we disconnected previously and screw it into the bottom of the T adapter. So just line it up with your hands. Alright, so once it's tight enough, just keep going, a little extra. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so now we have this one more left, and we just have to take the hose that has the smaller end. This one has the big one. So take the hose that has the smaller one and just screw it on. I'm just going to tighten as much as I can with my hand and take the wrench and get it just a little bit extra. That should honestly be good enough. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this end and screw it in to the bidet. And this is plastic right here, so you know, just hand screw it, don't do anything too you know, heavy duty. Alright, nice and tight. Alright, so now we're going to turn it on and make sure there's no leaks. And if there are leaks, you're going to want to go through and just make sure you've tightened all this extra tight, especially from this part, from the toilet and this bottom piece. Those should be really on there good. So we're good to go, there's no leaks. And now I can just turn on the valve here and we can test it out. So this handle right here is to, how better get out of the way. This is what you use, it's on the wash setting down here. So in order to activate it, if you don't want a lot of pressure, just slightly put it on. Okay, so we saw there it hit the door a little bit, but if you really want a lot of pressure and really get the job done, you can just gradually increase it. So you can see there it works really well, and I'll have to wipe that off later. But and another thing is when we activate it, if she put it on right there, just watch out. These things come down the nozzle, so you have the guard right here, and the nozzles drop down under. So see that, and it works really well because this way it doesn't get all dirty because, you know, all this stuff is being guarded. And another cool thing to keep the nozzles clean, it has a setting. We can turn it over, and now you can see it's cleaning the nozzles. It's just spraying each other. You can't really see inside, but basically the nozzles are cleaning each other there. So there we go. And the woman's setting, it shoots out 2 streams. So, you know, that time of month or whatever, you'll be all set if you're a woman. This is an excellent product. It's really high quality. You know, I highly recommend that you get this, especially if you're just like everyone else in Western culture who just uses toilet paper. After using this, I really don't see how anyone does that. And I don't know how it became the norm. This should be installed in every toilet. It's an excellent product. In order to get the best price on this particular model, I provide a special link in the description below. And you can also see what thousands of other people are saying about it. So be sure to check that out. If you like this video, hit the like button.